Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Roger Clemens. Singing, the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And that's downstairs. And we are underway in game one of the series.
First pitch, 7-11.
And another ball. Just missed.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And there's a foul ball. Clemens, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In there at the knees. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, shortstop Cal
Ripken Jr. The next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike at the knees.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
It's through for a hit. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And that is out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The
That
infield
is
playing
right
back,
there,
and this
number
pitcher has to
21.
step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Frank Robinson digs in now. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. And the slider just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Fenway Park. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Number 22, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 strike.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Roberts over to first. One up, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Manny Ramirez.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. And delivers outside.
Now pitching for
Mark
Baltimore.
Pryor, ready or not,
Number
in the
26.
game now after the injury.
Mark
Big
Pryor.
swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Robinson going back, going, gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. I can recall some Pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure he's absolutely floating on cloud 9 right now.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez. And it gets by him. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
David Ortiz.
David Ortiz, the next to hit. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Rafael Devers up to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is fouled back.
Just look at his recent stretch of games. He's done a good job of getting hits with runners in scoring position. This guy's delivering hits when his team needs him most.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Clemens back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Gonzalez moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill matched a homer in his last game. On the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one to first. Has some trouble with it. He gets the force, and they do get the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains 1-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, number 55. And a foul ball. Pryor, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strike.
Pitch misses. 2-2. That one ripped. hits a bomb. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 66th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Oh, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Digging in, Romy Gonzalez. Ground ball left side, and foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. To third. Slings it across. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Alex Bregman coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. The shortstop takes the ball. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And a breaking ball misses outside.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Rutschman makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Roberts makes the grab, and that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Samuel Basayo.
Just missed. Basallo, only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan Roberts getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Anthony hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting,
Gunnar Henderson, the
Gunnar
next to hit for the
Henderson.
Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and look at the numbers. Out to short. Cal gets it over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. He's already homered here in this one. Hard on the ground to first. Basallo steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Manny Ramirez grounded out to short in his first trip. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Vasquez under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Shortstop Cal Ripken Jr.
That clips a corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him looking. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Hit on the ground to short. Bregman handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Frank Robinson now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Slider misses outside. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Beautiful night here at Fenway Park. I'm going to try to take a picture here, partner, while you're calling the play-by-play. I mean, we have great angles for some award-winning photos over the course of the season.
That is true. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And the count is even 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. One down. Now it's Devers at the plate. Struck out looking his first time.
Devers.
And that one fouled off. Red Sox leading it by 2. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Red Sox by 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman. And it's fouled away. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker appears to be getting loose. Soto, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, nice play. And they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Westberg.
Clemens back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Struck him out looking.
Really showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
The other way, and he beats the shift, finds his way through base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Clemens winds and deals. Fought off foul. Stays alive. O'Neill leads off first with one away. That one just misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Gonzalez makes the play, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Romy Gonzalez.
Center fielder, Romy Gonzalez.
Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the shortstop, Alex Bregman. Out to short. Throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
This one lifted in the air, left field. O'Neill brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Gunnar Henderson. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And down on strikes he goes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. That's in there. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Second baseman, number 22.
Smash down the left field line. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. He's already homered in this game. This one smashed down the right field line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Ortiz having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Little chopper rolls foul. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're up by 3.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Devers now. This one in the air, right field. Robinson brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Mark Pryor out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Coming
Baltimore,
on for the Orioles, Brian
number
Baker.
43.
And he's had his struggles so far
Baker.
this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now batting, number 55.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Ortiz off of first with 2 away.
Oh. 2-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball,
Now
but it
batting,
was
the
absolutely
center fielder,
hammered through the infield.
Romy
That's not one you're
Gonzalez.
excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
High in the air, out to right. Robinson on the move. He's got it. And that is the inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adam Jones.
10.
There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
On the ground to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, nobody out. That missed inside, and the count is 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everyone's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Westberg at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Orioles lead 1. They're down 4-0. Back in Boston, now here is Alex Bregman.
Shortstop, Alex Bregman.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
One and two now. Grounds one to short. Ripken whips it across, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
and there are 2 outs.
Number 22.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Number 22 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swung on, belted. And it's off the Green Monster. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. This one in the air. Rutschman in position and makes the grab. And the inning is over. So a two-out double, but they don't score. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Clemens back to work. And that one missing low. Clemens still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Basallo in the box again, takes a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Roberts in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Foul ball. 1 down, runners at second and third. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
And next for the Orioles, Cal Ripken Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down looking. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
65.
bottom of the 8th, Gregory Soto.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing
Leading
strikes.
off
He's
for
definitely
the
struggled
Red
with
Sox,
3 passes this year.
Left fielder
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team.
Ramirez.
And stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. Throws to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice
Now
job to
batting,
get your first out of the ball game.
David Ortiz.
David Ortiz will hit next.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Yennier Cano preparing to come on if needed. Outside with a breaking ball. fly ball to right. Robinson brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Two outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder number 10.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Robinson batting with 1 down takes a strike. And that is out of play. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Westberg in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on here at the top of the 9th. Outside low and 1-1. Just missed. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.